guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be just doing like a little Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to send in like questions and things, and I would answer them on here. So if you're wondering about this makeup look, I have already uploaded it by now, so I will leave it linked in the description box below so you can go and watch it. It's really late here. I've already recorded so many videos today and my eyes are starting to strain, but we'll just ignore that. So yeah, I'm gonna answer as many questions as I possibly can, and yeah, so if you wanna find out some wee question and answers and just sit back and chill out with me, then yeah, just keep it. The first question is, what products do you think are a must to have in a beginner's makeup kit? So as most of you already know, I've started to really, well, like for the past couple of months now, I have been using a lot of, cheap alternative products. So for me, in my opinion, I honestly think that for foundation wise, the Milani Conceal and Perfect is an absolute must to have in your kit. It's what I have on my face today, especially if you're someone that is a more full coverage girl or boy. This foundation is so affordable and it's going to leave your skin looking absolutely flawless. Along the lines of concealer, I actually don't have it with me at the minute, but for concealer, the collection Last and Perfecting concealer is absolutely perfect to have in your makeup kit. It's a medium to full coverage concealer and it's absolutely so affordable. For powders, I love the Maybelline Fit Me powders. As you can tell, I have well and truly used this one to the max. I love the compact powders for underneath the eyes. I just find that they leave a more so flawless finish. They airbrush under eyes extremely well. Then for like the rest of my face, I would use the Airspun powder in the shade Translucent. This is very affordable as well, and it's such a big tub. For brow products, I love all of the NYX Cosmetics brow pencils. I just love brow pencils a lot better now because I find that they leave a more softer finish to the brows as opposed to a pomade. For highlighters, I love the Doll Beauty highlighters. My personal favourite is the Shine Bright. This is what I have on today. You can make it as, sheer as you want, or you can build it up to a more so boom in your face intense highlight like I have. Also for the likes of bronzer, there is a lot of amazing bronzers that you can get from the Makeup Revolution kit. Also, another product that I want to speak about from Makeup Revolution is their foundation sticks. I use the shade F14 for my cream contour. So if you've been watching my tutorials, you'll know that I always cream contour before I actually go in with like powdered bronzer or anything like that. I just find the cream contour is a lot more seamless looking as opposed to going with powder over powder over powder. It makes the skin look like skin and it doesn't make it look cakey or anything like that. I prefer foundation sticks as opposed to actual contour sticks because I find that they have a little bit more of a creamier consistency to them, as where contour sticks are a little bit more harder to work with in my opinion. These are only £5 guys. You can use these for your older mature clients that would have a lot of fine lines. These are going to, leave a real nice full coverage base to them, and it's not going to make them look cakey or anything like that the way it would if you were to use like a liquid type of foundation. So always use like cream foundations when it comes to like your mature clients and stuff like that. If you have clients, or like if you're someone yourself that is a little bit more on the drier side, these foundation sticks are absolutely amazing for dry skin or combination skin. They're just going to leave the skin looking really nice and flawless, and it's not going to make your skin look any drier than what it already is. It's going to make them look nice and moist. I hate that word, but it's going to make your skin look nice and moist and plump, if that even makes sense, if that's a word. As for pigments guys, I am obsessed with the Ineffable Beauty pigments. These are super affordable. I have this shade in my inner corner now. This is the Below Zero. You can use these pigments all over the eyes, all over the body for a glow, or even on the face for a highlight as well. These are £2.50, but I actually do have a discount code, and it is Aine K10 in all caps, and you can save 10% off any of your orders. I don't get paid for this, by the way. It's just they kindly give me a little discount code to share with my followers, so that way you can save extra money. I love these. I used to always use Helen E all the time. I still do use Helen E, but I would reach for these more because I find that not only are these cheaper, but they are really, really good. And lastly, I'm gonna say, I have to say this isn't probably affordable for beginners, but this is the Stacey Marie Carnival palette. This is £40, and I think that it's amazing for £40. You get 17 vibrant matte shades in it. You get 7 high pigmented shimmers and 2 highlights slash shimmers. So this is all what you get in the actual palette. So I'll just open it up. Mine's is a little bit messed up at the minute because I've been using it flat out. So this is the palette. This was once a brown, by the way, guys, but there's so many different colors in here. You can create the most subtle look, or you can build your whole look up and add like pops of color, some shimmers, whatever else. You know, you got 2 highlight shades as well. This is an amazing palette to have, and I would recommend this to beginners. Just asked, do you do any makeup artist discount on your lashes? So pretty much at the minute I only do discount for my retailers that actually stock my lashes. So I'm thinking of doing the actual, you know, the same thing on my website for makeup artists. So if you order like 12 or more styles, I'm thinking of discounting them to 40%. That's what I do discount my retailers for. So if my retailers would retail, or no, if they would ask to buy 12 or more sets, then that's when they'll get the 40% discount. But just keep an eye out, because I am currently working on you know, some discount codes and some affiliate codes as well on my website. So just keep an eye on my Instagram, and I'll let you guys all know about makeup artist discount. Next question is, who is your inspiration in makeup? I love your work, by the way. Thank you so much. So I have a few people that really, you know, truly inspire me. So we'll start off by like UK. So I love Louise Lavery. Louise is a friend of mine. If you don't know her, her Instagram name is @low_lavexo. I'll leave it on the screen. She is insane. She's a friend of mine. She would do my makeup occasionally whenever I'm heading out, and I would also do some modeling for her here and there. I just love how hardworking she is. She has so much drive and passion for what she does, and she just like, she inspires me so much. I look up to her because even if she is like super sick of her head is hanging off, she'll still make sure that she's at work. You know, I mean, I know there's some people that like say, oh, they have like a fucking sore toe and then they wait and go into work, do you know, that way. So she's so hardworking. She's so much passion for what she does. The looks that she can create is just insane, and I just love her as a general person because she's so lovely. And what makes it even better is I look up to people that I know that are really, really nice and really genuine, and that makes them even more of an inspirational person to me. I also love Mitchell. Obviously, he is the king. I just love all his work. I just think he is super, super talented. I love Stacey Marie, not only because she's such a beautiful, lovely, kind-hearted person, but the looks that she comes up with is just insane as well. I love P. Louise and all the girls in the academy. The looks that they come up with is just amazing, and you know, all the UK artists are just putting, like, you know, our name on the map. They're just unbelievable, and they're just so inspirational. Every single person that I just said there now, they are just so lovely, and you know, like I said, when someone's such a nice person as well, it makes them even more of a talented person. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's some people that I know that are amazing at makeup, but they just don't have a nice personality, and I just don't like that about people, and I just can't have people like that about me. So yeah, they would be the main people from the UK that I would mainly look up to. And then for the likes of across the water, I would, you know, look up to the likes of Makeup by Mario and Makeup by Ariel. They're both celebrity makeup artists. I just think that the way their makeup is completely different to what we do here in the UK, because their skin is like, you know, so light, and their eyes are so sheer, and you know, but they can still do the most dramatic makeups, but their makeup's completely different than here. I think that celebrity artists are a lot more different than the artists that we are back home, like back here. I just think that our makeup is a lot more heavier as opposed to theirs. Also, Patrick Ta, I love his work, and I also love Sir John as well. I almost forgot about him. There are other celebrity makeup artists. They work with the likes of Shay Mitchell, Beyonce, you know, all the big stars. So From here, it would probably have to be Louise Lavery, Mitchell, Stacey Marie, P. Louise and all the girls there. And then across the water in America, it would have to be Patrick Ta, makeup by Mario, makeup by Ariel, and Sir John. And the next question is, how do you do your brows so perfectly? To be quite honest, I do not do my brows perfect at all. Believe it or not, it's a completely different question. But I used to always spend so much time on my brows whenever it came to the whole like ombre brow type of thing, the Instagram brow. But now I literally just rush my brows and I barely take any time on, like I just don't take time on them anymore, especially for the type of eye looks that I would do and I would create now. I just don't see a point in having this big ombre structured eyebrow, because I just think that it looks too much sometimes, so that's why I like to just do a little bit of a feathered brow now and barely touch it. The next question is, do you find it hard to keep friends, etc.? What tips would you give to someone who is constantly feeling like they have no one, only have their partner? To be quite honest, I do find it hard to keep friends. I don't really have many friends, to be quite honest. I just feel sometimes I get used and my kindness gets took for weakness. Over the past couple of months, I've noticed that there's been a lot of people that has came into my life and out of my life straight away again. I just feel like I let people in too quickly and I trust people too much, and then my trust gets taken for granted and then I end up just like losing myself. I don't now, like now I just don't let people in so quickly into my life, because I have been hurt in the past by people that I thought were my friends. See, to be quite honest, babe, what you need to do is you just need to focus on you and your partner, and you know, just fuck fake people. You don't need to have anybody that doesn't really need you, because over the past couple of months I was fighting so hard for a few friendships that I wanted to so badly hold on to, because I was afraid of not having anybody. And to be quite honest, the only friend that I really did have was my partner, my boyfriend, oh, my fiance. I don't really like to say fiance, it's so weird, but yeah, my fiance. The only person I really had was him. He can see through people and see how fake people are, and he can tell when people are mistreating me and when people are hurting me, and then I just didn't listen to him. It's like, you don't want me to have any other friends, you only want me to have you, blah blah blah. And then see, now looking back, I'm just like, I'm an absolute D-head, because I was fighting with him and I was picking and choosing people who actually didn't care about me over him. And I was speaking to a medium, and a medium contacted me and says that you need to get rid of so many people that's in your life right now. You have people that are called it was either soul suckers or like vampire suckers or something, I don't know what it was, but basically they says that that's what they were. There's energy vampires, that's it. So she says that there was an energy vampire in my life that was just sucking the energy out of me and draining the energy out of me, because I was constantly giving all my energy to her and making time for her all the time, and I wasn't really looking after myself. So see, to be quite honest, you just need to focus on you and focus on the people that is most important to you in your life, which is your partner. As you get older, you do realise that friends do come and go, and you just, not that you need to put your guard up all the time, but you need to be careful with who you encounter in your life. If you feel like you're losing people, then you're losing them for a reason. You can't be the only person that is needing to run after them 24/7. Stop speaking to them. Just, you know, don't make the effort that much. Let them come and speak to you, and let them, and like, you know, make an effort with you. And if they don't, then you know that they're not your true friends. So you're better off just sticking to you and your partner, spending time with each other, because at the end of the day, that is your best friend, and that's the only friend that you need in your life. You don't need anybody that doesn't need you. Not a question, but I'm buzzing like your cousin to meet you in person. So pretty much what buzzing like your cousin means, it means like you're ecstatic to meet some, like you're ecstatic, like, you know, you're so happy. So this girl, she's one of my followers, so she's booked on to my masterclass and she's all excited to meet me. Oh, stop. I'm so excited to meet all you guys, but I am very, very nervous. This is why I never do masterclasses or anything, because my anxiety, like I'm like, ooh. I remember one time whenever I went and done a course, or I was like teaching down a makeup course, and I literally, you should have seen me trying to draw the girl's eyebrows on. It was like my first ever masterclass. My hands were like this. I couldn't like draw the eyebrows on, and I was like talking like this, like really, really shaking, like a real shaky voice. But I think I'll be okay because majority of the people I've booked on as like followers and I've spoke to them and whatever, but it's just so nerve-wracking. But I'm really, really excited to meet you. So the last question I'm going to answer is, what is the best highlighter to use for everyday look? So if you're looking for something a little bit more on the subtle side, but you can still, you know, you can still make it more intense, I love Soft and Gentle from MAC. I just think it's an OG. It's one of the first highlighters that I ever used, like all those years ago. It's absolutely beautiful. It gives that nice skin-like finish to the face. It's absolutely beautiful. It's also really, really nice for your older mature clients as well, because your older mature clients don't really want to be walking about with a highlight on like this. So Soft and Gentle by MAC I think is absolutely gorgeous for a more so everyday look. But if you're looking for something that has a little bit more intensity in it, but you don't want it to be really, really intense, I recommend the Doll Beauty Shine Bright. You could, or else the Like a Diamond if you're more on the paler shade. You can go as intense as you want like this, or you can just make it a super, super subtle. But for me personally, if you're looking for that more subtle glow for every single day, it has to be Soft and Gentle. But yeah guys, this is the end of the video. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if I answered your questions, I hope I answered them well enough for you. I love doing little Q&As and, you know, sharing my thoughts and opinions with you guys and just sitting down and having a wee chat with you. So yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big massive thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell in the corner, and you'll get notified every single time that I upload a video. Also with this eye look, don't mind the state of it right now. I am leaking like a bitch, but I will leave this tutorial linked in the description box below so you can go and watch the eye look that I done. And yeah, I'll leave a link in the description to where you guys can go and purchase my lashes, and I'll also leave a link in the description as well to where you can go and follow me on all my other socials. So yeah guys, thank you so much again for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you on my next one.